Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about CGDB, which is just a debugging program. If you haven't seen my other video on GDB, please watch that first because I go over all the concepts of debugging, an assembly program, a C++ program, a C program, and it'll be much more useful than this video. This video is just about CGDB, which is really a curses layer on top of GDB. Curses is a library that allows programmers to kind of make graphical interfaces in the terminal. So the point of this video is just to show you a slightly different way to use GDB. That's why I'm saying go check out the previous GDB video first. But I think sometimes people like CGDB. So what am I talking about? For starters, pretend that I have a program. I've got an assembly module, a C++ module, and a makefile. You don't know assembly or makefile or C++, see my other videos. This video is only about CGDB. But I can do, make, build, just to build my my objects in my executable. And then normally, if you know GDB, you can go GDB main and just enter the GDB terminal, right? This is great. You can do a lot of commands from here, but it's not very graphical. It does have a graphical mode, to be honest, but it seems to be kind of glitchy, so I'm not really going to talk about it. Anyway, so instead of launching your program inside of GDB, you can launch your program with CGDB, C standing for curses. I don't think this is installed on the current system, so I'll probably have to install it. Right, okay, so you can go sudo apt install CGDB, and then just enter your password. La la la, okay. So now let's try again. Let me do clear, and then we'll do CGDB main. And I just want you to see that it's got two windows. This is the whole point for me anyway. The bottom window is actually GDB, so anything you've learned there is going to apply here. But the difference is that there's a top panel that shows your source code. So I don't know. Let's suppose for the sake of argument, I'm going to hit escape so I can go up to the top panel and kind of scroll my source code. Let's suppose for the sake of argument, I want to break every time I hit line 36. Okay, I'm kind of scrolling. I just hit escape to get into the top panel. I'm going to hit I for interactive mode, which lets me go back down to the bottom panel. And then I'll just say B for breakpoint, main.cpp line 36. And then just double check that I entered my breakpoints correctly, and then I'll run the program. Again, if you don't know GDB, see my other video. But notice how I started to run the program, and then it immediately hit a breakpoint, and then the window at the top pointed to that line where it broke. If you don't believe me, I'll do another breakpoint at line, let's see, main.cpp line, maybe 32, and then another one at 39. Well, maybe I should have done 40. Yeah, I should have done 40, and then 33. So that means I probably want to delete that one at 32. So I'm going to delete whichever one shows up at 32. That's number 2. And then info breakpoints again. Okay, so now if I continue the program, also, by the way, notice how the top panel is showing red line numbers for my breakpoints. If I hit C for continue, it hits the same breakpoint again. If I hit enter to continue one more time, it'll do that. Eventually, it hits a different breakpoint, and notice how the source code moves down to the appropriate breakpoint. So for me personally, I kind of like to just regularly, use the regular GDB and then go back and forth between that and my code window. But some people really love having both their code and GDB in the same terminal, so they don't have to go back and forth between windows. So if that's you, then maybe CGDB is for you. My little doggy wants to go pee. Okay, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit of stuff and had a little bit of fun. I'll see you in the next video. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video again. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. I do hope you did learn something and have some fun. If you could do me a small little favor, could you please subscribe and follow this channel or these videos or whatever it is you do on the current social media website that you're looking at right now. It would really mean the world to me, and it'll help make more videos and grow this community. So we'll be able to do more videos, longer videos, better videos, or just I'll be able to keep making videos in general. So please do me a kindness and subscribe. Sometimes I'm sleeping in the middle of the night and I just wake up because I know somebody subscribed or followed. It just wakes me up and I get filled with joy. That's exactly what happens every single time. So you could do it as a nice favor to me, or you could You could troll me if you want to just wake me up in the middle of the night. Just subscribe, and then I'll just wake up. I promise that's what will happen. Also, if you look at the middle of the screen right now, you should see a QR code which you can scan in order to go to the website, which I think is also named somewhere at the bottom of this video. And it'll take you to my main website where you can just kind of like see all the videos I published and the services and tutorials and things that I offer and all that good stuff. And if you have a suggestion for clarifications or errata or just future videos that you want to see, please leave a comment. Or if you just want to say, hey, what's up? What's going on? You know, just send me a comment, whatever. I also wake up for those in the middle of the night. I wake up in a cold sweat and I'm like, it would really mean the world to me. I would really appreciate it. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and enjoy the cool music as I fade into the darkness which is coming for us all.